Hi, good morning again. All right, welcome to class number 2 for today. And my wife says my hair looks like wings in the morning. Okay, sorry. We're gonna start with a meditation. And before we start the meditation, I thought I want to show you a picture, okay? And I don't know, I like to find great ideas in Tsongkhapa books, like you know. But I also like to find new desserts, because for me, that's very important. So I was in Japan, before the virus, and I went out to dinner with my friends, Sophie Chow and her husband, and I was with Stanley Nelson, and we had this Japanese sherbet, sorbet, okay? And it's made from a special fruit. It's called yuzu. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly. It's called yuzu sorbet. I know you Chinese people, you have youzi in China. It's a different thing. That's a different fruit, okay? But the name was taken from you. The Japanese took the name from you, but it's a different fruit, okay? So it's special. And if you're lucky and you go to a nice Japanese restaurant, especially in Japan, you can get this yuzu sherbet, And by the way, I tried to find it in Trader Joe's and other important places. I couldn't find it. But it's unbelievably tasty, okay? And this is the kind of thing where I went to the Japanese restaurant with my friends in Tokyo, and they took me out, and then came time for dessert, my favorite time of the meal. And they say, let's have yuzu, and I'm like, no, I want green tea ice cream. I like green tea ice cream. They're like, no, try yuzu, you'll like it, And then I have this terrible conflict in my heart, because I know I like green tea ice cream. But you don't live in this world for almost 70 years and you didn't taste all the desserts. Come on, So I'm like, I don't know. How about I just have the green tea ice cream? They're like, no, Geshe-la, don't be, so stubborn. Just try yuzu, Then I'm like, all right, let's try yuzu, And it was unbelievable, okay? It was totally unbelievable. And nowadays, I just go around online trying to find somebody who will bring yuzu to Arizona. Maybe we can plant it at Diamond Mountain. I'm sure Kat could grow it. Why are we talking about that, Geshe-la? I'm saying this whole retreat is trying to get you to taste the yuzu. Okay? This whole retreat is trying to get you to taste something new. And you're going to love it. Okay, so we're using 10 different ways to get you to taste the yuzu ice cream sherbet, okay? We're trying 10 different ways. Just taste it. No, I'm too busy. Just taste it. No, I got stuff to do, God, just try it. Just taste it. You're going to like it. And then, I remember I took a bite and I was like, okay, forget the green tea ice cream forever. Now it doesn't matter anymore. I need yuzu, I need yuzu. By the way, don't send me packages of yuzu ice cream. I have a small refrigerator. What happens after a talk like this, like 20 people send me a crates of yuzu, and then my wife gets mad because I'm eating ice cream all day. Okay, so just taste it, okay? Just taste it. Taste it in 10 different ways. Get the taste 10 different ways. So we're going to do yuzu meditation. Okay, here we go. Yuzu meditation. Get ready for meditation. All right? And we're going to let's go through the images real fast, pal. Okay? You ready? We're going to go. Now you are serious Lamrim people. You can do 10 different pictures in your mind. Why? We're trying to burn bodhicitta into your mind. We're trying to etch a pathway in your mind, right? Neural connections, okay? That's what meditation means. We're trying to etch the silicon, and make a neural pathway. And we start with dumb pictures from the internet. And then they get burned into your mind. And then later they become reflexive. They become reflex. And that's meditation, okay? So first picture we're gonna do, Pao, is tennis player, okay? Just taste this bodhicitta. Why? God, you're gonna join this VIP club. Planet Jumpers. Planet Jumper VIP club. Wow, okay, so don't forget, just taste it, okay? But this whole retreat is to get you to taste it. The next retreat is how to get it. This retreat is just taste it, just try it. You're gonna like it, okay? Why? 10 reasons. What's the first one? You join a whole new team. You're gonna be this ultimate MVP, most valuable player, okay? I think that, Pachi, I know you're Argentinian, so you gotta be a soccer fan. Yeah, so the Super League failed yesterday, right? But anyway, you could be on a different Super League, right? All right, number 2, picture number 2. Paul, what's it mean, graduation picture? Yeah, you get a whole new title. What? BV. Not BS, okay? You get bodhisattva title, They call you Pachi the bodhisattva, okay? Yeah, I'd like that. That tastes good to me. I think I'll try it, okay? This is the whole point. Third picture, Pao. Birds and the sun. What's it mean?
You outshine those around you.
You outshine those.
Other good people who are doing good.
Yeah, and by the way, when I told you good people, I was using that word for 2 kinds of people. Listeners
And self-made Buddha.
and half Buddha. Okay, got it? Okay. They're special. They're beautiful like those birds, but they're not like the sun. They don't fly like the sun. Okay, next picture, Pao. 4th picture. Coffee shop, why?
People can get good karma by serving.
Yeah, nice. Wouldn't that be fun to be so holy that if someone gives you a coffee, they're gonna go to heaven for 10,000 years or something? That'd be cool. That tastes good. What did I say, suju? What's the ice cream? Yuzu, sorry. That's how long I can remember. Okay, it's hard to order it if you can't remember the name. Okay, next picture.
Bulldozer.
Yeah, bulldozers. Super efficient, super effective. Stop picking up rocks one by one. Go get a bulldozer. Go get Bodhi. If you want to make good karma, if you want to make enough good karma to make a Buddha body, rainbow body, go get a bulldozer. Don't go picking up rocks, okay? What's the bulldozer?
Seeing things directly.
Bodhicitta. Okay. All right. Suzu. Yutsu. Yutsu. Okay, next picture. Ketchup stain.
It removes all of your bad stuff you've done in the past.
Yeah.
Burns it out.
Yeah, don't sit there with soda water trying to clean the ketchup stain. Just send the shirt to the laundry in the middle of the sun. It won't last very long. The stains won't last very long, okay? Next picture. Shenzhen Gardens.
Cool things, like everything comes easily.
Yeah, you can easily build all the stuff you want, okay? Benefit number 7 of Yutsu ice cream. Next picture, 8. Tank.
Protected from obstacles.
Yeah, totally protected, like you're in a bubble. You're in a diamond bubble, and all those problems just slide off, okay? All right, picture number 9. Standing at the top of the mountain.
You easily attain levels and paths.
Nice. You easily complete the levels and paths. Nyurdo Dzogpa. Yeah. You easily finish those. You go to path number 5, you go to level number 10. All right. Last benefit. You become the biochar for the whole world, okay? Really. You become the super fertile soil. for the whole world. You are the... Cat used to get mad at me when I said dirt. Geshe-la, don't say dirt, say soil. Yeah. You are the soil that allows all good things to grow for all people. You feed everyone, quietly, anonymously, invisibly, under the rice, under the wheat. You're there all the time, just making people happy. Okay? Cool? Does it taste good, Yu-Tzu? Okay, good. Okay, here we're going to do a meditation. And again, remember, your goal is to just remember these 10 pictures. So pick a story, pick an important event in your own life. I said like having your children or going to high school or, it's a city where I grew up. I used to walk around. I know all these neighborhoods. So the first picture's in this neighborhood, the second picture's in this neighborhood. Then I know if I'm missing a picture because I can't get from this neighborhood to this neighborhood without going through this neighborhood, and I can't remember the picture for this neighborhood. Okay, so here we go. All right. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to have the pictures in front of me. Okay, here we go. Sit up straight. Relax your forehead. Small smile. Long exhales. Dirga in the Yoga Sutra. Long exhale. Exhale 10 times until your tummy tightens. Okay, let's go through the 10 ways that bodhicitta is delicious. Okay. First picture is what, you guys? Tennis player. Joining a new team. Bodhisattva team. Burn it into your mind. We'll take 10 breaths on each picture. Burn the feeling into your mind. There's only a few people in this world who can jump from planet to planet, connect with everybody. Next picture. What is it, you guys? Graduation. I'm going to get a new name. Better than Geshe Michael, Bodhisattva Michael. And it will fit me. Next picture. Birds and the sun. There are beautiful people in this world, and they are beautiful, but to jump planets, to help billions of people, that's a different level completely. Next picture. Coffee shop, right? Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice to be such a powerful karmic object that if people just smiled at you, they would be happy for 10 years or something? Next picture. Diamond Mountain machines. Yeah. Okay. It's so powerful for collecting good karma. So easy. It's just a kind of thinking. You can do it in your car. Next picture. Ketchup thing. Yay. Send your bad karmas to the middle of the sun. Burn them up instantly. A bad karma cannot stay in your mind if you are thinking about loving countless people. They can't stay in the same mind. This town ain't big enough for two of us. Next picture. Shenzhen, beautiful, beautiful buildings, parks. Anything you want, any project you want to do, anything you want to accomplish, just work on your bodhicitta first. Picture number 8. Tank, sitting in a safe in a tank in the middle of the Samsara war. I'm protected in a diamond bubble. I can actually see other people having serious problems, but they just never seem to reach me. I have compassion for them, but I don't get those kinds of problems. Next picture. Top of the mountain. I can reach the end of the bodhisattva levels. I can reach the end of all the 5 paths. Final picture. Yeah, a vast valley of crops, and I am the soil. I am the rich soil. Everyone feeds from me. Okay, slowly open your eyes. Take a stretch. Paul's gonna show us the yudzu. Yeah. That's the whole story of this retreat, right? Is come on, just try it, just taste it. Then after that you're like, yeah, okay. Next time I go to a Japanese restaurant, that's what I'm ordering, Forget everything else. Okay. Now I got really hungry. I don't know. All right, let's go back to the text. We still have some time. Don't forget to connect those pictures to something in your life, okay? There's something that happened in your life, okay? Your own life. And that'll be easier, okay? Let's see here. Okay. So we agreed that we were going to cover half, okay? What's a half Buddha? We finished the Tattva Buddha, right? We established that all 3 practitioners know suchness. They understand suchness. They saw emptiness directly, and it's the same emptiness, okay? So why we call them half Buddhas, okay? Rangyal namni kalpa gyar, it's dinghi dunni. Yeah, what's the meaning of half? They have a head start of about 100 kalpas from those listeners, okay? They started earlier, and they have a lot, okay? Sunam dan yeshi kitso ni dan senjan tamche la du tamche lu jubi tukje chembo dan number tamche kemba mepe. They don't have the following, which is why they are not samyak sambuddha. total perfect Buddha, okay? They are short. What? Sunam and Yeshi Kitso. Sunam Yeshi Tozo Shin.
The collection of wisdom.
Yeah, and really two collections. They're short on both collections, actually, okay? They don't have both together. They are not, they don't have karuna. Compassion. They don't have compassion. And so Karpa adds some words there. They don't have compassion for Semchen Tamche. And then he adds Du Tamche all the time. They don't have compassion for every living being, every moment of the day, okay? That's what makes them half Buddhas, okay? And they don't have Tamje Kemba. They are not Mr. Know-it-all. Okay? They don't see all objects in the universe at the same time, past, present, and future, okay? And therefore, they are half. And half means Sangye Le Men. So Tsongkhapa says they just don't measure up to full Buddhas. They're just not quite there, okay? There's a expression in English, close but no cigar, okay? Forget sorry translators. Forget that one, okay. All right, and we have a medium picture here. Pal's got a medium picture here. Yeah, they're just medium, okay? I guess red is full Buddha, green is listener. And they got, they've been practicing a bunch of million years more than the listeners, but they're still not in the red. They're not total Buddhas yet. Okay, all right. Let's go on to the next section. Now somebody comes, Kachik, right, Tim? What's that? Yeah, some guy comes up. I don't know. He's like, I always see this guy with glasses. Like, yeah, but what about? Okay. When you say Buddhas have improved in their collection of wisdom over the half Buddhas, what it means is Sungdun Topa Bongshe Dang. And if you live in a monastery, you know this is from Arya Sangha's Abhisama Ankara, okay? Jewels of realization or something, okay? You've already memorized this when you're 15 years old or something, 8 years old. Sundun Topa Bongshe Dang. And it means they specialize in the perception of the emptiness of objects as opposed to subjects. They specialize in the emptiness of objects as opposed to subjects. And there's a big debate. Is it easier to see the emptiness of a pen, or is it easier to see the emptiness of Alex? Which is easier? Yeah, pens are generally easier. Outside, that's why when we teach DCI, we don't get Gyaltse up on the stage and say, think about her emptiness. We use a pen because in general, outside physical objects are easier to talk about when you're talking about emptiness. So Arya Sangha, in Maitreya, he's being the, what do you call a person who takes the notes for the businessman? The stenographer, yeah. The secretary. He's the secretary taking notes for a Sangha. I'm sorry, for Maitreya. So really it's Maitreya talking. And Maitreya said, it's important to understand that it's easier to think about the emptiness of pens. But is that emptiness really different from the emptiness of a person? We would say no. But some lower schools, lower middle way, they started to say, oh, Maitreya taught different levels of emptiness. He was talking about half emptiness. and then full emptiness. The pen's emptiness is half emptiness because it's easier to see. And Venerable Kading's emptiness is harder to see. Okay, so there's a half emptiness and a full emptiness, and therefore the half Buddhas are tattva ardha Buddha, which means they see half emptiness. Okay, got it? He's misquoting Maitreya. Is he a bad guy? No. Half of the middle way school supports that. Okay. Then Jetson Kappa says, he's very funny answer. He says, duh, who wrote it? Duh, who wrote it? What's it mean? Who's he quoting? Who's this guy quoting? Asanga. No, it's not. Asanga is a secretary. Who? Maitreya. You think Maitreya believes in half emptinesses? Are you nuts? You know, don't misquote Maitreya. Okay, he gets upset at the guy. All right, we don't call half Buddhas because they see half emptiness, because they see the easy emptinesses and they can't see the harder emptinesses because there's no such thing. Is it easier to see the emptiness of a pen than the emptiness of a person? Yeah, but are they qualitatively different? Is there a difference between the no mouse in Kading's kitchen and the no mouse in Jordan's kitchen? Is there a difference? No. I mean, it's a different kitchen, but the no mouse is the same. Got it? You don't talk about half no mouse because you have a half no mouse in your kitchen. You got mouse poop in your kitchen. All right? Try to understand. It's important. Okay? All right. Why are we talking about all this, guys? We're trying to figure out this idea of somebody's giving birth to somebody else. Buddhists are giving birth to listeners and half Buddhists. But who's giving birth to the Buddhas? Okay? All right. Next picture here, Paul, you ready? Yeah. I don't know. I keep using this kind of picture. How much emptiness do you see if you're not a bodhisattva? When you see emptiness and you're not a bodhisattva, how much do you see?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. 100.0%. Okay, all right, cool, that's all. I don't know, I probably could have found a better picture. I was probably tired, okay. Then Tsongkhapa says, by the way, Chandakirti himself, Master Chandakirti himself, when he talked about this idea, he said, half Buddha doesn't really mean 50% full Buddha. That's not what the half means. The half means 50% better than a listener. Got it? Okay? Don't think he's deficient. He's better. He went farther. Got it? 100 kalpas farther. All right? He's just far. Don't think half means he's short of Buddhahood. Think of half as he's halfway beyond where the listeners are to full enlightenment. Okay, cool? Chan san dorjo. Deyan kapa kya sanam yeshi la komba thorlemba yinki. Niente tart lamna komba misi minupa mino. Don't think that there's some kind of difference in the practice even of listeners from half Buddhists. They've just been at it longer. Okay, they just went further. So Kappa uses the word expanded. Think of half as expanded. They have expanded their practice halfway to Buddhahood, to full Buddhahood. All right, you got a picture here. Yeah, okay. I forget why I chose. Oh, expanding. Okay, the idea is expanding the road up higher. The road is halfway to complete Buddhahood. Okay. All right, took me a while to find that one. Then he talks, okay, we have time? Do I have time? Yay! There's something we should finish today, okay? Because at the end of the class, we're going to say, Sanam yeshi tsozo shin, sanam yeshi neche we, tabakuni topa sho. That's how the kids sound in the monastery. It drives you crazy. Sanam yeshi tsozo shin, yesam niti neche we, tabakuni topa sho. You say, do you know what any of that means? No. That's why you go through the Geshe course. Okay. So he says, we talk about the collection of merit and wisdom. And Geshe-la taught us a couple days ago that when we talk about the karma of a Buddha, we don't like to call it karma. We don't call the seeds of a Buddha karma, because karma is dirty, because even good karma is dirty because it wears out, okay? The word karma is an insult. Even when you're doing nice stuff, because it wears out. Your body gets old. Your wonderful body gets old, right? Your wonderful body was made by good karma. But it wasn't that good, was it? Because things keep falling apart as you get, you will learn this joy as you get older. You know, one thing falls apart, you go to the doctor, you fix it at great expense, and the next day something else falls apart. I'll tell you a depressing story. I was listening to the radio, and a psychiatrist, a famous psychiatrist, did a wonderful study of why older people are committing suicide more nowadays. There's more older people committing suicide now. And partly it's because they don't want to be a burden on their family, you know, like it's compassionate. They don't want to burden their family, you know. But then the psychiatrist got a call to go speak at a conference. And at the conference, she's giving the talk, and she got a call on her cell phone from the hospital that her mother tried to commit suicide. Okay? The psychiatrist's mother, who's studying suicide among the elderly, just tried to commit suicide, but she failed. And then, you know, she stopped the conference, she rushed home, she talked to her mom, and she said, Mom, you know, I'm the world's expert on preventing elderly suicide. If you commit suicide, you know what it does to my career? You know, what are you thinking, you know? And the mom's like, it sucks, you know, just old age just sucks, you know. I couldn't take it anymore. And she said, were you afraid I would spend a lot of money taking care of you? No, I'm just tired of it, you know. Every time you fix one thing, another thing falls apart. She said the problem is it all falls apart at the same time. Like, it's not that you get sick and then 6 months later you get better and then something else. She says you get sick and something falls apart, and then the next day something else falls apart, and then the next day something else falls apart. It all falls apart. The speed, what do you call it? The acceleration of falling apart goes zoom, and then everything falls apart. Your eye's not working, your leg's not working, your ears aren't working, your nose not working, you know. Anyway, why am I talking about that? That's dirty good karma, okay? That's dirty good karma. So we have a tradition that we don't call the karma that has made a Buddhist body and a Buddhist mind. We don't call it karma anymore. We call it the two collections. And so Jetsun Kappa says, didn't you guys ever wonder that collection word? Maybe there's a deeper meaning, and it's beautiful. Okay. Oh, sorry. Tim said I'm talking too fast. It's coffee and breakfast is looking at me. Okay. Didn't you guys wonder why we chose a word like karma and we changed it to two collections? I mean, isn't it kind of weird, right? And so Kappa says, you're right. It's weird. And when you say the two collections, it has a deeper meaning. And it'll take me 2 minutes, okay? It has a deeper meaning. Two collections has a deeper meaning. And he says, well, what is it? Then he says, let's do double dunsel. This is a famous commentary to Maitreya. When we talk about collecting the karma to create a Buddhist body, it means embracing it in a perfect way. Perfect embrace. A perfect embrace is the meaning of collection. Sambhara. Say Sambhara. There's famous mantra, Sambhara, Bada Bada, Mahabodhisattva. Yeah, okay, Sambhara. So the Sanskrit is Sambhara. Nowadays, if you ask a Sanskrit person, what's bhara? He'll say to carry something. And we had it already. Burden means that. Bertha means that. What's the Spanish for a wife? Huh? Esposa. Oh, the Sanskrit is Bertha, which means the thing you think husband has to carry. Okay? I'm sorry, it's a bad word. The Sanskrit word for wife is Bertha, something you have to carry around, meaning you have to support them. And that's the ancient meaning of bhara. Sambhara means heavy load or something like that. And Tsongkhapa says, don't forget, there's a more ancient meaning of bhara, and it's to hold or to embrace, okay? So when we say the two collections, which is the two sambharas, it means the two perfect embrace. He calls it the perfect embrace, okay? So he says, when you finish your class and you say, Senam Yeshi Tsozo Xing, may I complete the two collections. He says, don't think of it like a bank account. Don't think that if you put enough money in the bank, you become a Buddha. I don't want you to think of collection like that. That's not what collection means. Collection means your wisdom is deeper. And your good karmas are deeper. Your sunam and yeshi, your merit and your wisdom was perfected to a point of perfect embrace. And you became that wisdom. And you became that good deeds. You became wisdom. And you became good deeds. And that's what it means to collect them. Got it? Beautiful? Yeah. All right. Let's do that mandala. Who wants to? Tim? Final prayer. Gail. Let's do both. Pugi Joshi Medo Tam Ram Linshi Ninde Gambad Sange Shindu Mengde Uwagi Dogun Namda Shina Chapasho Idam Guru Rana Mandana Yayadayami Iwadi Keogun Sanam Yishe Tzozoshi Sanam Yishe Nechume Tabakuni Tobasho. Yay!